So, okay. Graphing using a table of values. So, I am going to have you write down the title, Graphing using a table of values. So, in order for you to graph, your equation must be in y equals mx plus b. That is a must. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Y equals 1/2 x minus 1. I'm going to put some tips over here on the left. Number 1, pick some negative and positive numbers for x. So I'm going to do -1, 0, 1, and 2. I want some representation on the left side. I want some representation on the right side. Okay, so in my table of values, how many of you have ever seen a table of values before? Oh, this is good then. I'm glad I'm doing it. A table of values means that I'm going to substitute a value, an x value, and I'm going to put that number into my equation. So instead of x, you're going to plug it in, 4 different values. The first value is going to be -1. Now, I picked really easy numbers. And in the future, when you have to do a table of values, you should pick small numbers. -1, 0, 1, easy. So that way, I have x is -1. So I'm going to write my equation. 1/2 times -1. Instead of x, put a parentheses and a -1 minus a 1. Now I have to do this math. And I need to get an answer. Order of operations says that I'm going to do multiplication first before I'm going to subtract. What is 1/2 times -1? 1/2 times -1. -1/2. So now I've got -1/2 minus 1, right? Small. I kind of want you to be able to do some of this in your head. What's -1/2 minus 1? Say what? -1 and 1/2. Good. 0. Now I'm going to plug in 0. 1/2 times 0 minus 1. Yeah, 1/2 times 0. I do that first. That's 0. Take away 1. -1. Now I'm going to plug in positive 1. 1/2 times 1 minus 1. So this is 1/2 minus 1. Like 50 cents, take away $1. What would that be? I have 50 cents and then I owe somebody $1. How much am I in debt? Oh, isn't it crazy how when I talk about it in money, everyone just knows exactly what the answer is? 2. 1/2 times 2 minus 1. Half of, did you know of means multiply? Half of 2 minus 1. All right, what's half of 2? Half of 2, 1 minus 1, 0. So these are the ordered pairs that I'm going to graph on my table of values. I obviously need to do x comma y for them. You're going to have to make an approximation of little dash marks for your graph. Whenever you make your own graph, you try your best to be equidistant about your spacing. So I'm going to plot these order pairs. My order pairs are -1 comma x comma y. -1, comma, -1.5. 1 to the left and 1.5 down. 1.5 down means that I'm like in between -1 and -2. And then 0, comma, -1. 0, comma, -1. That's my y-intercept. 0, comma, -1. Plot that point on your graph. 1, comma, -1/2. Over 1, down 1/2. 1 to the right, down just 1/2. Last point, 2, comma, 0. Over 2, up nothing. And then you connect the dots, la 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 la. A ruler, yeah. All right, let's do number 2. Pick small, some negative, some positive. -3x plus 4. All right, and -1, 0, 1, and 2. Let's pick those again. So -1, I'm going to plug in first. -3 times -1. Instead of x, I'm replacing it with a -1 plus 4. -3 times -1. What's -3 times -1? 3 plus 4. 7. My ordered pair will be -1, comma, 7. 0. -3 times 0 plus 4. 0 plus 4. 4. I want you to do these in your head. -3 times 1 plus 4. 1. Okay, lastly, -3 times 2 plus 4. -6 plus 4. No. Someone knew. 2. Negative. Yes, -2. Are you guys finished acting like first graders with your sounds? Thank you. All right, plot those points. I noticed that I have to go to 7 on one of my points. So for sure, I need to make 7 hash marks. And I go 7 up. So I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least there. I have to stay constant. I can't change the spacing. So I'm going to go ahead and plot these points. First point, -1, comma, 7. 1 to the left, 7 up. Zero, comma, 4. That's my y-intercept. 0, comma, 4. 1, comma, 1. Oh, sorry. 2, comma, -2. So, straight line. It's good. It's linear. Connect the dots. La, 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 la. This is how you make a table of values. Some people call it a T-chart. Some teachers might call it an input-output table. It's all the same thing. I am finding values of x, plugging them in, and I'm going to get an answer out. So now I want to switch gears, and I want to go back to the green notes where we left off yesterday. What's that? Am I what? I'm still recording. I am. It's happening right now. It's right here. We're beginning right here. All right. Good thing this is review that we've already done. So I'm going to do ABC. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. I know. Don't you guys love music? All right. I cannot do anything with my slope and my y-intercept unless it is in slope-intercept form. So my first task is going to be to change to y equals mx plus b. So that means we need to practice what we did 2 days ago. First job, move the x term over. I'm trying to get y alone. And then you divide by the number in front of y. So what's the first thing, new volunteers, what's the first thing I will do for 1a? Yeah. You are right. Subtract 4x. How about I zoom in? This is like insane, but it's so far away. Okay, here we go. 2y equals, what goes right after the equal sign? Right after the equal sign. The x term. Good thinking. Negative 4x plus 12. Last step. Divide by 2. Everything. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Okay. Y equals simplification. Negative 4 divided by 2. Negative 2x. Positive 12 divided by 2. Plus 6. But my job is to find the slope and the y-intercept. Well, that means my slope, my m, is negative 2. My y-intercept is 6. Yep. All right. B plus 2x. Slowly getting the y isolated. And tell me what the next line says, somebody. Someone new. What does the next line say after I subtract or added 2x? Yeah. 2x minus 6. Perfect. Okay, last step. Yep. Divide everything by 3. There is nothing that I can do with this 2/3. I have to just leave it as a fraction, 2/3. 2 over 3x. And then I simplify 6 over 3. Minus 6 divided by 3. 1/2 or 2? 2. I realize you have hardly any space. I can fix that. Well, sadly, I have to fix it for next year's students. Sorry. My slope is 2/3. My b, my y-intercept, negative 2. Ooh, see on your own. Okay. And table 6. You guys haven't talked today. Well, actually, you have. But table 6. Tell me what you got for C. Okay, I was hoping for someone. You guys don't want to volunteer? You're also part of table 6. He's right. I got y equals -3. This line is a horizontal line. I'll draw it on my. It's at -3, and it goes like this. Oh, you can't see? Sorry. The 0, I did the math problem, 0 take away 3, and I got -3 as my answer. So the 0 is gone now. This is a horizontal line. It has 0 slope. My y-intercept, though, is at -3. Turn the page. I will help you change these to y equals mx plus b, but you need to graph them. When you graph, you have a choice. You can do the begin with the y-intercept and then rise and run, or you can make a table of values. Your choice. So let's get it into y equals mx plus b. Minus 4x both sides. 2y equals -4x plus 4. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Divide everything by 2. -4 divided by 2. -2x plus 2. And you can graph it on your own. Let's go to B. Simple. All I have to do is divide by 3, everything. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So nice. So easy. C is the trickiest one. C is the trickiest one. Oh, sorry. C is the trickiest one because everything's on one side. I think that the best thing for you to do is move the y first. Because leave the x and the 6 there. But move that 2y over. That will be the shortest amount of steps. Add 2y. So I moved the y over with the 0. The 0's gone. 0 plus 2y is 2y. X is alone on the left. Plus 6 is on the left. And a 2y is on the right. Yeah, I think that that'll be good for... Your brain likes it better when it's switched, yeah? First, I'm going to divide by 2. Everything. Okay. X over 2. 1/2 x. Did you know that x over 2 is the same as 1/2 x? No. Yes. Well, now you do. Yeah. plus 3 equals y. So, Alan, what's it going to be switched? Exactly. Good. So I wrote the equation, slope-intercept form. Your job is to graph these three. Let me stop the video.